Hello and welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Trigger warnings. We're going to talk about triggers today. Something that's kind of been on my heart, I guess, and I just kind of wanted to address it a little bit. Where do I even start? So, if you are a human being at all that exists in the world right now, I am fairly confident that you have heard the word trigger, or I'm feeling triggered by this, or this is triggering me. Sorry about how this is so bright right now, just ignore it. But yeah, so I am 100% positive that you as a human being have heard something like that. And I just wanted to talk about something really quickly, because for me, diving into this emotional health world, like that term being triggered, or it's a trigger, like, I mean, if you think that you're hearing it now, like, it's even more so in that world. So it's something that, like, I started hearing for so long, and like, if I'm honest, I still didn't really know what it was. Like, I was like, okay, cool, I guess I can get on board with this. I'm feeling triggered, but I just didn't get it until I heard this one particular definition that kind of changed everything for me and made a whole lot of sense. And I wish that I could remember who it was. I would totally give this person credit if I did, but I don't. But I just wanted to share the wealth because, like I said, I feel like this particular phrase or term is just being thrown around so much. And so I think it's kind of unfair to not kind of dive in a little bit and define what a trigger actually is. So the best definition I ever heard, I'm nervous that I'm gonna butcher this and not make any sense. Basically, a trigger, or being triggered by something, is a bigger response than the situation or circumstance would logically garner, imply, I don't know. So let's say, for example, shoot, I'm trying to think of a really good one here. So, this is embarrassing. Just go with me here. You'll understand my sense of humor, I guess, the minute that I mention this, the context. If someone calls you a cotton-headed ninny muggins, like, that's really comical, actually. But let's say that there's something buried deep inside of you that is connected to being called a name, or particularly that one, or you had a traumatic experience around that movie, like something that would be connected to that, right? If there was no wound connected to that, that wouldn't be a big deal. But for somebody, if there is, that generates a bigger response than like, okay, sure, or hee hee, that's funny. Someone might be angry, someone might be upset, someone might be livid by being called that, someone might throw something, they might be angry, they might cry a lot. Those things are a triggered response. So, anyway, there's a lot more to that. I don't really want to go into it, because I just wanted to focus on that one particular word and that one particular phrase being triggered, because it's being thrown around so much. But that was the best definition I ever heard, and it really made a lot of sense for me, and it kind of cleared up a lot of things and helped me to be able to wade through stuff in my life, to be able to actually address the issues so that I could move on from that and actually see some healing. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. I hope that makes sense for you. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Pay attention to your triggers. Good luck.